Hello, vinyl community. Hello, Rachel, MusicMAM. This is my entry into your contest, your pilgrimage contest. Thought about this for a little bit, and as you know, I was a high school teacher for 35 of my 37 years. The other 2 years were in elementary Catholic school. But in those 35 years, in my room, I had a velvet Elvis. Yes, a velvet Elvis. And I'll pull that out someday down the road here. And it was up in my room. And it was from the Hawaiian Return, where he had the high collar, and he was singing something and pointing out, I believe. And I used to tell the kids, if you get real quiet and stare at his eyes and squint just a little, you can hear Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love. Serious. That guy right back here, Elvis. That was given to me by a student way back in the day. And I have it out there, and if you see right above him, he's playing the guitar and singing on the mic. That was given to me by a guidance counselor at school. So I would love to go to Graceland. I have not been there yet. I'm working my way there, though. Eventually I'll get there. If this all blows over soon in the summertime, my wife and I will make a pilgrimage there. I'd love to see Graceland. Love to see the pink Cadillac. Okay, we just love it. Maybe if I'm able to take a nice picture of his tombstone. But yeah, I'd love to go to Graceland. Maybe I'll bring that velvet Elvis with me, just to say it was there also. Your second question is, how did I get my name? Well, hopefully I can put a clip in here that will explain it. Two from the trunk. Here's my trunk. I used to store everything in here. There's a couple things in there left, but I used to store all my albums in here. It's a treasure of mine because my mother came from Italy, and all her worldly possessions was in this steamer trunk. She came here in 1949, and it housed the little albums I had. I think I only have about maybe 150 albums, something like that. But two from the trunk, my show is going to be about me pulling two albums out of that trunk and talking about them, hence the two from the trunk. I was going to name it Two from Tony, but that didn't gel too well with me. I didn't like it very much. But I thought Two from the Trunk wasn't bad. We use it down here in my man cave as an item just to talk about my mom's steamer trunk, as I call it. Okay, your third question is show and discuss a lyric that what is the story behind it? I know this one. I'm sorry, that's for the name of the video. I'm sorry, name of your channel. Show and discuss a song, a lyric, a melody that you consider to be beautiful. And we just lost him recently. This great singer, this great American singer, songwriter, to this deadly virus that's going around the world. John Prine. If you don't know who John Prine is, Google him. I know this sounds like a bad thing to say, but Spotify him if you have to. They have all of his songs on there, all of his albums. And he was just a fantastic songwriter, prolific songwriter. He had a way about him that you just knew you were going to like his songs. He had some other underlying issues, I believe, and the virus just complicated those things way beyond. that he could recover from. But he has a song called Got Gold. And it's the second bunch of lyrics, the second stanza, I guess it's called, where he says, life is a blessing, it's a delicatessen of all little favors you do, all wrapped up together, no matter the weather, baby, you'll always come through. It's a measure of treasure that gives me the pleasure of loving you the way I do, and you know I would gladly say I need your love badly and bring these little things to you, 'cause you got gold, gold inside of you. You got gold inside of you. Well, I got some gold inside me too. Man, you know, I always think of my wife when those lyrics come along. You know, you always meet your soulmate. And I was lucky enough to get mine. She has a lot of gold in her. Rachel, I think you do a wonderful job for the vinyl community. You welcomed me quickly after one or two videos. You've made me want to stay. I thank you for that. Vinyl community, I love all your videos, all of them. So much, I've learned so much that made me want to go out and find some music. I know I go back to Spotify a lot, but it helps me out. Remember, I'm just a poor teacher. I don't have a lot of cash on hand here. Spotify, when you make a suggestion about an album, I stop recording, watching your recording, and I go find out what that song is. And it makes me want to go out and rush and buy that album. I wish I could buy more. I know online, but I like to do the search, find them on my own. Got a lot of albums, suggestions from you guys. And it was a great community. I know that people have reached out to me because of the shout out, Rachel, that you did. Vinyl Richie, you know, he came up with a good idea why I call it myself Two from the Trunk. There was a couple times where I had double copies of an album, and one was my wife's. And he said, Two from the Trunk, because you're pulling out two albums at a time at the same. That was pretty good. I never thought about that. That was from Vinyl Richie. But thank you. That's my entry. I look forward to many more and to do a couple more videos here. But thank you again. I appreciate it muchly. Some of you, if you please subscribe, like it. I appreciate that more than you know. This is Two from the Trunk. Tony. Peace, love, rock and roll. God bless you. Signing out.